Hey, 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 you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. I got a little bit behind today, so I apologize for the late upload, but it's all good because all you need to do is go and get yourself a cuppa, pause the video. Oh, I know this is going to be hot. We can just spend a minute to blow on it, maybe. Ready? It's nearly perfect. Nearly perfect. Alrighty, so we'll leave that sit there for a little minute. Go and grab a snack. Go and grab some popcorn. Go and grab some tacos. Whatever you want to have. As we delve into Divine Masculine Speaks, because I feel like Divine Feminine kind of needs to hear from him a little bit. So I'm going to take that other earphone out because I don't need to not hear myself, because it's kind of a little bit annoying. And Harry says hi. He is today learning how to make spaghetti bolognese for Charlotte, because apparently that's what Charlotte likes to eat. Okay, before we get into Divine Masculine Speaks, I just want to tell you that many Divine Masculines have spent some time in contemplation. Perhaps they were talking to you or perhaps not. However, there was some anxiety here, and there also was some worry and some confusion about the twin flame connection in general. What does he want to say? We're going to tap into his energy in a minute. However, one of these flew out, so I want you to know your Divine Masculine says, "You are the glow that lights up my life." Many of them have got karmic issues going on, and you are their home. Okay. There's also some kind of, it's not worrying, but there's kind of some energy around their security and stability, around their money, around their financial status or improvement. And many of them knowingly come from that chakra that's the lowest chakra, the number one chakra, the root chakra. And this feeling of stability kind of lies there. So when they have enough money, they feel stable in the world, in the 3D physical world. And this root chakra also connects to the male organs and the spine and the bladder and a lot of other different parts of the body. But for some reason they were really missing Divine Feminine, and if you weren't speaking to your Divine Masculine, he may have been going through something. So I'm going to shuffle on camera so that you know I've shuffled on camera. I did pre-shuffle, and those were the cards that flew out. But I just want to close my eyes now and tap into Divine Masculine, because he's going to speak and tell us a little story about what's going on with him. He may have some messages to give you, some love messages. I've joined two decks together here. I've got love messages and my secret sneaky deck. So we'll see what comes through. I feel like he's dizzy. I feel like he's off balance. I feel like for some of them, hang on, wrong ones. Just give me a sec. Oh, for some of them, they're out in the sun. It may be summertime where they are. Wow, that actually helps. It takes the glare. Takes the glare off. I'm also thinking, as I'm doing this, that some of your Divine Masculine are kind of really sexy looking. And when they put sunglasses on, It might be getting hot where you are. All right, let's see what he wants to say. Remember, if you want a private reading, contact me. If you want my ascension package, contact me. Manifesting twin flame union, contact me. I also have an online how to start your own business course. I do removal of negative energies, and just recently I've added the most magical, amazing, definitely draw your divine masculine to you meditation music. All right, let's see what's going on. What does he want to say to you, whoever's listening today? These are from his soul, first and foremost, these messages to start with. Please stay in my life. I don't want you to go. If you were wondering, if you were going to block him. Wow. Many of them are saying, I know I messed up and did things that made it seem like I don't care. But trust me, you are my world. What did they do? Only you know, Divine Feminine. Wow, this one won't resonate for all of you, but for some of you it will. Please understand that I was in pain. I never meant to ruin things. I never meant to ruin us. This is from the unawakened Divine Masculine, the Divine Masculine that is perhaps still in his distorted energy. I turned out liking you a lot more than I originally planned, is the next message. Okay. It's still a little bit too hot. Oh, goodness. Wow. Okay. So far we've had love messages from his soul. In the recent past, we've got, ouch, the devil here, literally being trapped, feeling like he can't break free, perhaps feelings of frustration, negative thoughts. Wow, getting angry for many of them, really angry at the situations they're finding themselves in. You know, imagine waking up in the mirror and feeling like that. I mean, looking in the mirror and feeling like you want to do that. Whew. I don't know. I think you'd be calling a friend, dialing a friend, saying, hey, you know that popcorn I ate last night? You know those nachos that we ordered? They had some chili in them, didn't they? Divine Masculine. Wow. I'm not laughing at Divine Masculine, of course. For those of you new to my channel, I try and muck around a little bit just so we can have a little laugh, because the twin flame journey can be oh so serious, and we want to put the sexy in the twin flame journey, perhaps, and feel better. We want to feel joyful. We want to feel happy. We don't want to be in the doldrums. And unfortunately, in the recent past, your Divine Masculine could have really been feeling it here. His soul coming through, we're going to get a mixture here of soul messages versus his third dimensional physical reality messages, okay? We've literally got, I need you because I love you. Then, in his physical reality, okay, this is good. This is good news. He's starting to try to take care of himself better, realizing that when he feels like this guy, let's call him Angry Anthony, although it really doesn't do him justice, does it? It's more like Danny the Devil. Angry Anthony was actually trying to start to take care of himself. What happened? Let's see. Divine Masculine's going to tell us what happened. Okay. He took a risk. Divine masculine took a risk, and in fact, this risk really was quite difficult because, drum roll please, yeah, we've got a third party situation here in the way. Many of your divine masculines are feeling as though they were helping out other people, and these other people kind of shat on them, right? He was kind of being in this energy here of, you know, I'm so cool, I'll help you out, I know what to do, buddy. Maybe it was mum, sister, brother, cousin, friend, right? And then they kind of abused that trust. And divine masculine turns into angry Anthony here. Really mad, really frustrated, perhaps even wasn't talking to divine feminine. Some divine feminines could have made their divine masculines angry too. That's also a possibility here. It's so funny because we're kind of going from the root chakra to the heart chakra, from the root chakra to the heart chakra. You know, you pissed me off so damn much. I'm a volcano, right? And then the soul goes, but I want to be with you for the rest of my life. So we've got this massive disconnect between the soul and what's really going on in divine masculine. The soul's kind of, you know, candy cane and unicorns here. You are the reason I'm smiling again. I'm sorry if I've ever contributed to the suffering of your heart. Here it is. I'm currently working on becoming the best version of myself and in the physical reality. But I don't know if I want to commit to you. Why? Either I'm working, been working. This is someone who doesn't want to commit, doesn't want to put in the work, doesn't want to. Why? Divine masculine, let us know. Wow. The love. There's deep hurt here. This is someone who took his love away because of deep hurt. Your divine masculine may usually be a mature man that's achieved a lot in his life, someone who is very articulate, has a beautiful way of speaking, someone loving and sensuous, highly intelligent, sociable and very generous, loyal and very responsible and warm-hearted. Didn't feel like this at all. Became angry Anthony. If you made him angry or had an argument with him, divine feminine, he went away and kind of yelled at the moon. I don't think that he took this out on you. He may have though. But I feel like divine feminine, some of them, some divine feminines got upset or angry or did something. You've got to do something pretty bad. Could be the karmic here too. For someone to feel like this, they're very hurt. Right? What else does he want to say? Okay. Some divine masculines have lost the spark in the relationship that they're currently in, feeling boredom, feeling lonely within it. They might have all the coffee they can handle, but it's kind of like, you know, if you go to that fancy restaurant, let's just say, I'm going to give you a little metaphor here, but if you went to a fancy restaurant every night of the week and had the best food, you kind of wouldn't enjoy it. And he feels like this with his current situation. It's not that he's going to a fancy restaurant, but it's the same old, same old, same old. So even if it's, even if he's got the car, the house, the kids, the karmic, he's not feeling it anymore. For some of them, they're over drinking coffee to stay awake in their job, perhaps, or just because they're bored. They may even go to a coffee shop to escape their home life. The next thing they want to say is that divine feminine, this is to the divine feminine, you belong to me. There's this real feeling here of I want to be in control of this, even though I may not be showing up in your physical reality like I'm even interested at all. Some of them are showing it. Even if they're not saying it to you, they really, really, really want it. And they want it so much that they want to dominate you. Yeah. Look at this. This is the Judgment card here. And in this deck, it kind of has a different meaning, but this is divine masculine wanting to, can I use the word possess you? Even though many of you have divine masculines that are saying, I'm not ready for a relationship. No, I'm still with my karmic partner. We've got children. No, I don't want to. They fantasize about dominating you. They fantasize about being the one who controls your life in a very masculine, sexy kind of way. For those of you who it's resonating with, you'll know what I mean by this. His soul is speaking again now. I can't stop thinking about you. You are on my mind 24/7. This is that dominant possessiveness here. I don't care how complicated this gets, I still want you. This is what their soul is saying. Wow, this won't resonate for all of you, but this message is poignant for someone or a few of you, especially if you've walked away. My heart never knew loneliness until you walked away. I'm missing you. Wow. I get butterflies every time my eyes lock with yours. And in fact, what you'll find is sometimes if you are face to face with your divine masculine, whether that's, on a video call or in real life, that you'll find them staring at you as if they can see into your soul, even though they are your soul. And if you were wondering, they say, I smile whenever I get a message from you. Alrighty, we've got a few more cards to go here, connected to their 3D physical reality here. Yeah, there's been arguing. Some of them have a court situation or some kind of legal documentation to sign. And if it's not that, they've been arguing with whoever they're with, living with perhaps, spending time with. without divine feminine, they feel wounded. They feel very alone without divine feminine. Here's the sorrow card. In the recent past, they've felt sorrow, missing divine feminine so much. They've had to be strong on their own. If they walked away because you had some kind of argument, or if they walked away because they weren't coping with something going on in their karmic life, or you're in separation, they've kind of felt like they've had to be stubborn and stand up for themselves because other people have been taking advantage of their kindness. They keep checking on you. Here's that coffee cup again. When they're not working, when they're having a break, they're thinking of you, divine feminine. Their heart is open to you. They long for you. They want to, I don't know why I want to say cloak you. They want to, wow. Without you, they have anxiety and they overthink a lot. It's like this little dark night of the soul. Without you, they feel like they've lost their home is coming through. They feel homeless without you. Checking out your social media, your pictures, your past messages, anything that you've sent them, you know, if you sent them a song or a letter or a text or whatever, they've been looking over and over these a lot. They've also got money issues, having to recompense people in their life, perhaps family, just perhaps bills. They may have family or children that they need to pay money to. This can worry them a bit. And they don't really want you to know this, but they kind of feel like there's this envious energy around them. You know, when they do well, they feel like there are people around them that maybe want to, I don't know, be jealous of that. You know, perhaps cunning even. They're going to be sending you a message very soon. They know as they move towards you that they're going to be heading in the right direction. There's this feeling of accomplishment when they talk with you. And you should notice that their walls will come down. Divine masculine doesn't trust easily, and when he does, he really does. He puts his heart and soul into it. Whatever happened, if you had something going on between you and your divine masculine, you went into separation, he's saying now, I acted like it wasn't a big deal when it really was breaking my heart. Okay, that won't resonate for all of you. And if he hurt you, divine feminine, his soul says, I'm sorry for hurting you. I never wanted you to feel bad in any way. There's two more here. I'm struggling to find the right words to say to you, and quite often this is when they look at you and they don't know what to say. They're speechless when they come into contact with you. And the most vulnerable thing that's going to be said today from divine masculine is, there's just something about you I'm scared to lose because I know I won't find it in anyone else. And that's the cracker. Even if they're not aware of the twin flame journey, even if they've never heard that term, even if they, you know, aren't romantic in that kind of sense or way, they still feel as though you're meant to be together. They still get this inkling, you know, if they're not fully awakened, they're still getting this inkling, this push that for some reason you're meant to be in one another's lives. I've just got one more message coming through now. Let's see what he wants to say. He's being very serious today. I thought we were going to muck around a little bit more, maybe tomorrow. So we need to do a case of the karmic soon, don't we? Ooh, that one's scary. Okay, this is what he wants to tell you that he may not be saying. Many of them snuck away from you. Right, on purpose. If you're in separation and you don't know why and you're wondering where he is, you know, where on earth is my divine masculine? He went away to work on his own truth. How do I feel about myself in this world? Why is everyone in the world kind of going batshit crazy? So defensive, so argumentative, so in their ego. All I want, wow, look at this. All I want is to feel this warmth. Twin flame card here, if any of you are here for confirmation. All I want is a happy home and stability. All I want is to be free. I want to feel warm. I want to be naked in my garden. You know what I mean? He just wants to feel free. Some of you divine feminines either said something very cutting, or you feel as though he's muted you in some way. It's like you feel muted. It's like you can't feel him. It's like you want to feel him and he's closed off his energy. Many divine feminines are in a third-party relationship with another man. And this makes your divine masculine, if that's for you, that makes your divine masculine extremely jealous. Because he just doesn't want any woman. He just doesn't want any woman, you know, or take gender how it resonates, but he just doesn't want anyone. He's madly in love with you, infatuated with you. He kind of wants to possess you in a sexy way. In a, hey, 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 divine feminine, you know, that kind of way. He doesn't want games. He doesn't want this player energy. He doesn't want to feel like he has to work when he comes into you. He doesn't want to feel like how he's felt with other women in the past. Other women in the past have done, look at these women here. You know, I'm doing whatever the bleep I please because whatever, you know what I mean? These are kind of alpha women here in this picture doing whatever they want. And he really, really, really doesn't want to be with those kind of, you know, those kind of assertive women that have to have, you know, the princess kind of thing. I mean, he wants you to be his princess or his queen in the way that he loves you and adores you, but he doesn't want to have to do that in a materialistic kind of way where you're a spoiled brat, if that makes sense. It's a lot of honesty here. Okay, he does want to just say a couple more things before we go. I thought I was going to close it out, but he keeps talking to me. The collective. I keep myself busy with the things I do, but every time I pause, I still think of you. I'm thinking about you right now. A few of them who've kind of maybe pissed off divine feminine in some way are asking for forgiveness. And then For all of you listening today, your divine masculine soul is saying, please don't doubt my love for you. It's the only thing I'm sure of. This has been a popular card coming up recently. I'll say it again. Please don't doubt my love for you. It's the only thing I'm sure of. Wow. Okay. Take care of yourselves and of your twin flames. Of course, if you need me, reach out. I'm sending you love and peace from Australia. Mwah. I hope you have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. Wow. If you haven't got a copy yet, let's see if it's right. It's perfect. Bye. Bye.